Not your grandpa's energy industry.
I got involved with the oil and gas industry at a very young age. With very little experience, I kind of a school of hard rock, I like to call it. And I started in the form of politics at a very young age. And my first portfolio that I was assigned with another council member was oil and gas. And so my first task was to go to the big city of Calgary and meet with Indian Oil and Gas Canada to talk about oil and gas development on our nation. And while I was in tribal council those days in my 20s, I was responsible for drilling over 100 different wells throughout the community. And prior to that, we just had a bunch of gas wells throughout the nation. And then we started getting to heavy oil. You know, back then, there wasn't so much internet work. There wasn't so much, everything was paper. So they were dropping paper on your desk. It didn't take long for your desk to stack up full of paper. And I just read it and learned as much as I can on my own and asked a lot of questions. And the key to learning quicker is asking a lot of questions. And back then I did. I did take in some small courses, 2, 3, 4-day courses in the first few years that really moved me forward with respect to just understanding oil and gas. That's pretty much how in the early days, throughout the last 20 years, it's been a little more extensive. Our claim to fame is our Indigenous involvement within our company. Right now, we are definitely still around 750 employees. At our true peak, prior to 2015, we were well over 1,100 between our subsidiary companies. And we've always run up between 75 and 85% Indigenous involvement. That's our biggest focus. You know, that's why we started in 1999. We're the largest employer for Cool Lake First Nations, and we're proud of that. The thing that surprises me the most too is how malleable you gotta be. You gotta adapt quite a bit. There's no page that you just run with, especially when you're dealing with political change, local political change, site political change. When I say site, I mean like the industry, the different projects, leaders have different ideas. So you got to be very malleable. That was something that I learned too, and it's very surprising.
Not Your Grandpa's Energy Industry is funded in part by the Government of Canada's Sectoral Initiatives Program.